On Sunday, November 12th, we received a call from the Lost My Way Animal Control. She had been contacted by the Claremont police who had responded to a call of abandoned cats. The police department needed someone to take these cats. The report was that there were at least 9 cats abandoned outside in crates for at least 24 hours. This was 2 weekends ago, which was very cold, with the lowest temperature being 17.2 degrees Fahrenheit. Although our shelter is full, we could not turn our backs on these innocent creatures, and so we agreed. Immediately, our volunteers rushed to the shelter to meet the police. Another volunteer offered to open her home to these animals as their foster mom. As we hurried to the shelter, none of us were prepared for the nightmare we were about to see. The police arrived with one medium-sized dog crate, a single crate. Our silence was shattered by the piercing, frantic screams of the cats inside. The repulsive odor of feces, urine, and blood was such an overpowering stench that we all gagged. We immediately started the task of removing the cats from the crate. We pulled out the first few. They were covered in their own mess and soaking wet with blood and urine. We were able to wring their tails out, and the disgusting filth just ran off of them. After removing the first few cats, we saw the cat we had named Justice, as we had hoped to get justice for him and the other cats. He was lying motionless on the bottom of the crate. Sadly, he had already deceased. Later, an autopsy would reveal that he was approximately 2 to 4 years of age and covered in bruises and scratches from being trampled in the crate. The autopsy revealed no signs of any underlying disease, so it is believed he died from severe hypothermia and dehydration. Lying next to him was another motionless cat with her face down in the feces. We thought that she too was deceased, but when we removed her, she lifted her head and let out a weak, mournful cry. We had named her Miracle, as we had been hoping for one. A volunteer immediately rushed her to our vet, who worked on her late into the night and into the next day. Sadly, the decision had to be made to humanely end her suffering, as she was not getting any better and showing signs of extensive neurological damage. Miracle was also estimated to be between 2 to 4 years of age and was suffering from severe hypothermia and dehydration. As Miracle was rushed to the vet, volunteers at the Humane Society continued to tend to the remaining 12 cats. Each one was underweight, had very thin hair, was filthy and cold. We cleaned them up the best we could. Our sink was full of feces and filthy, urine-smelling blood water. And then we did all we could to warm them up, with volunteers each holding multiple cats wrapped in towels. About an hour later, the cat whom we had named Tay started to show neurological signs and was rushed to the vet as well. She too was severely dehydrated and hypothermic. Fortunately, after 3 days of intensive care, she was able to be released back into our care. The other 11 cats, most estimated to be between 2 and 4 years of age, are all suffering from upper respiratory infections and currently getting medicine, as well as lots of food, warmth, love, and attention. The strain this has placed on all of our resources is enormous. The foster home is amazingly caring for these 12 cats, with the SCHS supplying their food, litter, and etc. Our veterinarian bill for these abandoned cats after just 3 days was well over $2,200. Once the cats are healthy enough, we will need to provide for their routine care, including spaying and neutering. 3 of them also need dental work done. The strain on our resources is nothing compared to the emotional toll it has taken on our volunteers. We will never forget the horrific sights, sounds, and smells of that evening. We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the caring individual whom reported this atrocity, as well as to the Claremont Police Department for investigating this case. We will keep you posted on the state of these cats, as well as the progress of the court case, as the owners have been charged. This is the crate that held 14 adult cats for well over 24 hours in the cold. This is the crate that was the torture chamber for all and the death chamber for 2. Please consider helping us. The cost of getting all of these cats healthy and ready for adoption is going to be great. To donate to us, mail checks to the SCHS P.O. Box 111, Claremont, New Hampshire 03743, or via PayPal using sullivanhumane@hotmail.com. To make a payment to our vet, please call the Springfield Animal Hospital at 802-885-2505. Checks can be made out to the Springfield Animal Hospital, denoting the SCHS Abandoned 14 in the memo line at 346 River Street in Springfield, Vermont 05156. We also have a GoFundMe established to help pay for their care. We at the Sullivan County Humane Society would like to take this moment to thank you all for your support.